Hello, and welcome to a very special edition of Bargains by Belle. This is the stationary pop up, well, part two. For those of you who attended part one, you know that some things are just out of your control, and the internet just shut down for me unexpectedly. It was so much fun, and we were having a great time, but I didn't get a chance to show you all the stuff that I had gotten for that sale, all the stuff I was so excited about showing to y'all. So I did a poll on my YouTube community page to see if y'all wanted to have a part two. And over 70% of people wanted to have a part two. And then I debated whether I should just have it on Sunday in lieu of my snack sale, which sounded like a good idea to me, but apparently y'all wanted to do it on Thursday. So even though it's a busy day here, we are. And the sale will be short. We're going to raid over because it's my friend Colleen's birthday today. So it should be a fun sale. Hopefully, we'll get a few more people in here. We'll have lots of different types of pens, as well as paper and lots of different journals, erasers, markers, some specialty white pens, post-it notes, sticky notes. We'll also have some felt tip pens, which are harder and harder to find, and even some character pens. So I hope everybody is having a great day. I tell you, it's like as soon as I get out the long sleeves, then God's like, no, we're going to make it hot again. So right now it is 76 degrees with a feels like temperature of 79 degrees. So I'm back in short sleeves with the fan on. So if you hear the fan in the background, that's why. I want to ask everybody to click the thumbs up for me, pretty please. That's a free and easy way that you can support my channel. All right, well, let me go ahead and get the legal stuff out of the way, and then I'll say some individual hellos. So, if you have never bought anything from me before at my sale or any sale at which I've been a guest, then please, oh please, send an email to me and let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your address. That way I know where to send your invoice and where to send the items you win. Once you've done that, you can bid. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoice, because you're absolutely obligated to pay. I don't cancel invoices. You just have to pay for what you bid on. Easy peasy. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is. And the only time you can retract is during an auction. The methods of payment that I accept are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees. But I also accept PayPal. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. PayPal is the software by which I make your invoices. PayPal is also how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and even Venmo and Apple Pay. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those deeply discounted rates are based on 3 criteria: the distance from your zip code to mine, the weight of the package, and the dimensions of the package. I'm shipping from the suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel is called Southern Belle Nova for New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay, let me scroll to the top and say a few hellos. I see Kitty in first. Hello, hello, Kitty. Next, running the chat and making the list both is Melissa. Thank you so much, Melissa. Here's CQ Kathy. Oh, she got stuck babysitting. But I mean, I'm sure she loves whoever she's babysitting for, but still, I'm sure she must be tired. Bless her heart. And here's Kristen. You know, the thing about pop ups is you never know if your regular viewers are going to be able to attend or not, or if you're going to find some new viewers, or your nighttime crowd will even be available during the day. So I never knew if anybody was going to tune in for a pop up or not. Sometimes you just have to take a chance. Here's Michelle Buckland. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so delighted. I hope your day is going well. And you'll see pinned to the top, after what happened at my last stationery auction, I felt so bad that the internet just gave out. But, you know, I'm here in the bayou and these things happen. So it's a good reminder to always request what you want, and so that it gets shown. Because, you know, if you put it off till, the next hour or later in the show, or, you know, it may not get shown. Just like with chores in life, you know, which put off may not ever get done. Patty Rose. Thank you so much for your email, Patty Rose. I appreciate you. And here's Teresa. Welcome, welcome, Teresa. So if there are things that y'all are looking for, y'all make sure to let me know. Well, I feel like I've been talking for over 10 minutes, and we might as well get this show started, because it's going to be a short auction, just a couple of hours. And then we're going to raid over because my friend Colleen is having a birthday. And I was actually on her birthday show last year as a guest, and it was so fun to see all the things that were sent to her, all the things that people arranged to have delivered live during the show. Things were delivered to me live during the show. I'd be like, oh, somebody's at my door, but I am prioritizing y'all. I'm just going to keep showing. Oh, that's the thing. When you're by yourself, you can't stop and answer the door or the phone or anything else. She's blessed that having a household of people, somebody can always answer the door or the phone or whatever's going on. Oh, okay. Clearly, Melissa's ready to start because she is letting us know that the first round is going to be $1 because it is the Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Oh, and I forgot to say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll in your auction purchases. Roll on and on and on. Okay, so $1 for choice, starting bid. Let me take you through what I have. Okay, I've got the big square sticky notes here. I've got 4 different colors. I'm going to warn you, 3 of these are one and done. 3 of these I have 2 of, and that's it. Then, do you ever have problems finding refills for your mechanical pencils? Here is the refills in a box. Then I have fancy paper clips. So the first row is shaped like the treble clef symbol. We have purple and then silver and then yellow. Or look at the cuteness of these cookies. Super cute. Up here, some of you may be saying, wait, Belle, is that an empty box? It is an empty box because I thought, some people might need something to put their paper clips in, or some people might be getting these push pins. Look how fancy they are. with the colors and those pinpoints on them. You might need something to keep those in. So just in case, it's new in package and it has a latch on it. I can open it and show it if y'all want me to. Or we have a 3-pack of ultra fine pens in black or in blue. And then I have a 10-pack of crayons. So those are all of your opportunities. And Patty Rose, wasting no time, is in for one. Thank you, Patty. If y'all want me to open the box and show you the latch, or if you need dimensions on it, y'all let me know. Always glad to help. So we've got $1. We're looking for $1.25. All of the paper clips are one and done. So, and each one has 4 on a card. And I want to thank everybody who paid their invoices quick. That way I could get them shipped out before even getting ready for that auction. Today, I want to let y'all know that everything you buy today is going to be combined with my Saturday auction, my Sunday afternoon snack sale, and my Monday night auction, and won't be billed and packed until Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, Melissa's saying rather than using the container for the paper clips or the push pin, she would use it for the sticky notes. I like that. Good idea. Or for your spare sticky notes. Okay, we've got $1. We're looking for $1.25. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Anybody for $1.25? Otherwise, Melissa is going to start counting it down. Hello, Kitty. Thanks so much for popping in for hellos and hugs. Those are two great things. Oh, Kitty's in for $1. Okay, let's see if Patty wants to go up to $1.40. I hope you are feeling better, Kitty. We've been praying for you, sweetheart. All right, let's wait and see what Patty wants to do. Oh, that's right. With our new 25-cent increment, she'd have to go up to 155. Okay, Patty's up to 155. Um, I'm so glad that the prayers have helped. Sometimes just knowing that people care, that people are rooting for you, that people are thinking about you can be so healing. Knowing that you aren't alone. Kitty, sweetheart, we changed the bidding increments a few weeks back from 10 cents to 25 cents. I think you might have been sick and away at that time, so you might not have known about the change of bidding increments. Surprisingly enough, it happened on a Sunday, and it was by viewer suggestion and vote. So, okay, Patty is out. Kitty's in for $1.80. I don't know if I showed a close up of these really fancy push pins. Look how fancy these are. They're sparkly and it's like a globe. These are really fantastic. And if there's anything else anybody wants to see up close, let me know. All right, sold to Kitty. We'll see which one or ones she picks. Then we'll go back to our other bidders and then we'll open it to the chat. Okay, how many of the push pins did you want? I have 3 available of the push pins. What is next to them? Okay. Hey now. Um, Let me open it up and show it to you. It's new in package. And I thought people might need a container to keep their push pins in or keep the paper clips in. So here it is. And here's the clasp on it right here. So it's just a clear container. You could put jewelry in it or findings in it or, anything you wanted to in it. It's not exclusively for stationery, but I just thought that somebody getting push pins or the paper clips or maybe even the sticky notes might need a little box to keep it in. So I just added it because I had a little corner that was empty. I guess that's silly. Okay. All right. Push pins. She's going to take all 3. Okay. You're going to love these. These are the fanciest push pins I have ever seen. You're going to love these. Okay. So let me put those in a little sack so they all stay together. All right. Anything else? Let us know when you're done. Or if you're still picking, there's no rush. Oh, and I see we're up to 10 now. If I missed anybody, y'all let me know. Say hey in the comments and click the thumbs up, pretty please. So still available are the shaped paper clips, the refills for mechanical pencils. You'll see there are tons and tons and tons in here. And they're in a special box. The sticky notes, we've got a pack of 3 ultrafine pens in black or in blue and a 10 pack of crayons. Okay, which colors? I'm just going to dox which ones I have multiples of because I think that that's going to help us in picking. So I've got two of the pink. They're slightly different shades. Two in the lavender and two in the green. And each time they're slightly different shades. Okay, let's see. Kitty's going to take two boxes. Okay, here's two boxes and two of the doggy paper clips. Did you have a preference on color? Oh, I bet Kitty would prefer the pink ones. All right, let me put back the green because I'm guessing pink, I know, is one of Kitty's favorite colors. So maybe the yellow and the pink. Is that okay? And there's still the green left. And two packs of paper. Well, since I know Kitty likes pink, I'm going to take the two shades of pink for her. Okay. This one's actually lavender. This one's a little more periwinkle, and this one's more blue. Okay, Melissa, did I get it all? I don't ever want to miss something. Make sure I got everything she wanted, and then we'll go to Patty, and then we'll open it up on the chat. Y'all holler at me. If anybody wants to help by co-hosting, I can drop the link. Okay, so let me read Melissa's and make sure I got it right. The push pins, yes. The boxes, yes. The two of the three paper clips and two sticky notes. Okay, I think I got it right. If not, somebody holler at me. Well, I mean the chat equivalent of holler at me. Okay. Patty's going to take treble cloth. Did you want the purple, the gold? Well, it's not really gold, it's more yellow, or the silver? These are the colors I have: purple, yellow, and silver. Or she might want all three. These almost kind of look black, but they're truly purple. I got two of the plastic boxes and I put them in your sack, and I still have a few more left. All of them. Okay, wonderful. All right, let's see what else Patty wants to pick because you get to keep picking until you put in done. Okay, let's see what else she picks. Let me set these up in case anybody else wants them. Guess I can scoot these over so they can be seen easier. Okay, anything else, Patty? Otherwise, we will open this to the chat. Chew! Hello, hello, Chew. Everybody say hi to Chew. Okay, Patty's done. Let me close this little sack off. Anybody else? All right, we're open to the chat now. Anybody in the chat interested in any of these? And you'll let me know what you'd like for me to show next. Otherwise, you'll know I'm just kind of guessing. Hello, hello, Janice. So nice to see you. Okay, last call on these then. Trying to let you know before I scrape them to the side. Okay, let me clear these away then and we'll go on to something else. I tell you what, since so many of the things in stationery are so inexpensive, I'm going to do a second $1 round. Going to do a second $1 round. All right, let me show you what I've got. So I'm going to leave these couple of things that weren't picked. And I've got some of these thin little notebooks. They're small and thin. That's why they're $1. This one says really great ideas, but you could also use it as a sketchbook because it is unlined pages. Next, this one is the same way. Small, short, thin, unlined pages. Same way with this one. Same way with this one. I've got these two little notebooks as well, which are for teachers. This one says, "You will always be my favorite teacher." This one has lined pages. Because kids always get stuck having to give something for teacher appreciation, both to the teachers they love and the teachers that sometimes the school just, keeps renewing their contract, even when they get kind of tired. This one says, "An awesome teacher is hard to find and impossible to forget." And then last but not least, I want to show you these felt tip pens. Now, these are from a company called Optimus, and they are fine point pens, and they are in this specific color. Okay, so we've got magenta, we have mauve, we have purple. I don't know why this one looks gray on screen, but I promise you it's purple. This one is indigo. This one is a sage green. And this one's teal. So I've got 6 colors of those. And they are felt tip pens. I think these might be 2, although, well, no, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to throw them out there anyway. I know they're colored. I think they came as samples. The other one came in big boxes that specifically said felt tip. That's how I knew. So these may or may not be. One is orange and one's blue. So looking for $1 starting bid. Melissa's in for 1. Thank you, thank you. So remember, all of these have no lines. So if you wanted to use them for drawing, sketching, planning, plotting, designing, you could. I kept these in the back because the bidding just got higher than they were worth last time. I felt bad about that. So this was my way to kind of restart at a dollar. Okay, kitty's in for $1.25. But these felt tip pens are gorgeous. All right, any other interest? Otherwise, we will count it down. And then y'all let me know what you'd like to see. Melissa's in for $1.50. Thank you, Melissa. Kitty's in at 175. Bid it up, 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 bid it up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Okay, Melissa's out, so we're going to count this down to Kitty. Let's go ahead and count it down. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up for me, pretty please. It's a free, you can support my channel. And share it out on your YouTube community page, on your Instagram, Facebook, all your Discords, including mine, Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter, which is now called X. Okay, we are sold to Kitty. Let's see which one are ones. Everybody congratulate Kitty. And if anybody wants to help me co-host, I could so use the help. Oh, she's going for the fancy ice creams. The ice creams that are wearing sunshade. Nice, great choice. Okay. We'll circle back to, oh, are you through picking or are you still picking? Always let us know when you're done. And then we'll go to Melissa and then we'll open it up to the chat. hope everybody's having a great day and managing to stay cool. The blue pen. Okay, this one's going to you. Thank you so much. All right, Melissa, is there anything we can get for you? We'll check with Melissa and then we'll open it up to the chat. Congratulations, Kitty. I'm so glad you could be here today, sweetheart. Teal and purple. Okay. All right, here's the teal and the purple. And okay, and now we're open to the chat. Thank you so much, Melissa. All right, anybody else? We still have the two teacher notebooks that are lined in the back, two different 3 packs of ultra fine pens, a 10 pack of crayons, three other notebooks which are unlined for sketching. Hi, 710 Troy. And then at the bottom, we have the felt tip pens, right in the colors of the tubes. Okay, anybody for these? And y'all remember to click the thumbs up. That helps me so much with the YouTube algorithm. That way YouTube will share me out. All right, last call on these before I move them out. After I move them out, you'll have to let Melissa know that you want them. Okay, let's get on with our auction. All right, next I got a 2 pack of erasers. $2. Look how cute these are. Sweet little smiley face. Oh, I'm sorry. I call these erasers. They're not erasers. Scratch that, Melissa. They are sharpeners. They are sharpeners. Now, these are meant for pencils, but I don't know any reason if you are buying these brand new that you couldn't use these instead for your lip liner pencils or your eyeliner pencils. Um, just like with molds, if you want to make soap with them, you can. You just can't use them for food after. So if you use these for makeup, then you've kind of appropriated them. Nana, na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, 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 Nana's here. Oh, congratulations on getting a family dinner. Okay, $2 for two cute little heart, a smiley face. What could be sweeter? Or I should say, maybe what should be funner? What could be funner than to be in Carolina in the morning? I'm sorry. Okay, any interest in the 2 pack of sharpeners for $2? Okay, we're going to pass on those. Oh, I did also have this kind of ridiculous one that is supposed to be an alien and an astronaut. I don't know why they put something so scientific with something so ridiculous, but I did also have this as an option. Okay, the reason I accidentally said erasers is I was looking at this 5 pack of erasers. This 5 pack is going to start at $3. And look at these super cuties. We've got the lion, king of the jungle. We've got the elephant, a giraffe, a chimpanzee, and I don't know, maybe a cheetah, a puma? I'm not sure. Lovely safari animals. Oh, Nana says every Thursday I go out with my dad and my stepmom. That is such a nice tradition so that y'all can catch up and stay close. Order something good. Hi, Monica. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, looking for $3 for this 5 pack of these super cute safari animal themed erasers. And you'll see it says 3D erasers because these aren't flat. They could almost be figurines, except that they're useful. You ever had a figurine that actually served a purpose? Well, these could be figurines sitting around your desk until you need an eraser. Oh, Kitty, did you want the astronaut or the heart? Oh, well, let me show them again. These were the 2 options. There's the smiley with the heart and the astronaut with the alien. It's hard to even say that without laughing. Which of these 2 did you want? Oh, I'm sorry about your internet, Monica. During the last sale, I was having that issue. That's the whole reason why I'm doing a part 2. After like a couple of hours, my internet went out on the last sale. I have 2 of the smiley face with the heart. I have just 1 of the alien with the astronaut. And these were $2 for $2. Okay. Did you want just 1 set of the heart or both sets? I do have 2 available. Let me know if you want 1 or both. And even though Melissa's running the chat, she is also making the list and checking it twice. Okay, so are you taking 1 or both of this smiley with the heart? Just want to make sure. And if anybody else wants some of these, let me know. Okay, this one's going to Kitty. So I still have 1 left. If anybody wants one, y'all just let me know or let Melissa know. Okay, so we'll see if anybody was in for $3 on a 5 pack of 3D erasers in these cute little safari animals. Okay, any interest on these? Last call on these. Oh, Kitty has a great idea. She says with these little erasers, you could make a little miniature child's farm or a Noah's Ark. Absolutely. Yep, you could just use them as figurines, even though they're actually erasers. Okay, we're going to pass on these. They'll be available. Now, this looks like a book, doesn't it? But it's not. It's going to be $3 starting bid. It opens up this way, and it opens up this way, and it opens up this way. It's an entire sticky note kit. So on this page, you're going to get 5 different colors of the little flags. This one is just one big, huge sticky note. This one, you get a round one, and you get 2 of the small ones. And on this one, you're getting 2 rectangles. This is one, and this is one. So you're getting all of these pieces for $3 starting bid. So if you couldn't decide during the dollar round, oh, should I get square or circle or flags, or this is a fantastic kit. You are getting so much in this kit, and it folds up, folds up, folds up, boom. Look how nice it is to store. And then when you're ready, you open it, open it, open it, boom. This would also be a really great gift. Okay, Patty's in for 3. I want to warn y'all, I only have 3 of these. Only have 3 of these. We're looking for 325. But you get a lot of different components, different colors, sizes, and shapes, and a way to keep and store it. This is like a whole desk kit. Any other interest? These flags are especially great for marking pages. You know, if you're a person that looks at magazines or catalogs and you want to show this to your husband or your child, or maybe you're reading some kind of manual and you want to go back and look at some particular pages, it's really great for that too. Patty says, "Oh, this shows you how generous Patty is. I might need to get the kiddo a second stocking." Oh. Well, when we finally start showing Christmas stuff, you'll see I have some big ones. I got to figure out when to start showing Christmas. I probably should wait till Black Friday, but I'm so excited and so eager. It's hard to wait. Okay, see you later, Shelby. I don't think I even realized that Patty had kiddos. Congratulations. I don't know if I've heard her mention them before, but what a blessing. All right, we're at fair warning. Oh, Kitty's at 375. Okay, y'all know that we continue this because we're never gonna cut Patty or Kitty or anybody off. It breaks my heart when people get sniped. So we will ask Patty if she wants to come back at 4. We'll give her a fighting chance. We're always full of Southern hospitality here. So she can bid it up to 4 if she wants to. Because we don't do sniping here. We just wait till people are politely out. Because I know that there is a terrible lag. This is a good time to tell everybody to make sure you're on live, not top chat. That top chat will always show you that your own chat is at the top. And make sure that little red line is pulled all the way forward. Well, normally what we do is we just keep the bidding going until people went out. But apparently, Kitty is retracting because she wasn't trying to snipe. She didn't realize she was lagging. Okay, so I think Kitty has retracted her bid, so that would make Patty going ahead and winning. Is that right, Melissa? No, give it to Patty at the price. She goofed. Okay, all right, Kitty, I will do that. I always try to show everybody leniency and grace and Southern hospitality, but I appreciate you being so nice so as not to crush anybody's spirit. Okay, so of the three, Patty is going to buy two. So here is two for Patty. So I've got one left. Anybody for the last one? I appreciate you being so nice about that kitty. It's a We're rooting for you. We're keeping your fingers crossed. But Monica, let us know what you'd like to see. I'll gladly show that next while your internet's still connecting. Just let me know what kind of stationery you like. Okay, anybody for the last one? And once again, look how much comes in it. You fold it this way, you fold it this way, you fold it this way. Anybody for the last one? Otherwise, it'll be available on the replay. All right, next, how about some journals? Now, this is one I've never shown before. It's a small size journal. It kind of reminds me of that small size Bible. And so we've got mint green, we have lavender, we have gray, and we have navy blue. So let me open one of these and show you. These are brand new. And these are, I would say, the highest quality in terms of quality that I have. These feel like a leather or a suede, but they're small. So these are going to start at 4. I wish y'all could feel how fancy these feel. Another thing I like about them is they have this closure on them. And boom, look how thick they are. It's going to be $4 for choice. So super duper duper thick, lined pages. So, and this is such quality material. And then I love that it has this to hold it closed. So I've got 4 colors. It's going to be navy, gray, lavender, and mint green. And of course, for those of y'all that are crafty, you could perhaps embellish them or glue something on them. They're all new and covered in plastic. These are mail ordered. So I'll try to let y'all know when things are smaller or larger, when they are thicker or thinner. So these are smaller, but some of the thickest journals I have, and the only ones with this fabulous texture on the cover. But we will have other journals if that's something that interests y'all. we've got 4 looking for 425. I tried to get some colors that were both ladylike and some colors that were masculine friendly. So these don't necessarily have to be a diary, but they could. They could be your shopping list. They could be a list of finances. They could be your food diary of what you ate and how many calories. Keeping up with weight or blood pressure or heartbeat or any other medical condition. It could even be your book of what you bought at which auction. So I know a lot of y'all like to shop at auctions and you have to keep track, otherwise you might get surprised. Fair warning. Okay, Kitty's gonna go for one in the mint green. Here's one in the mint green for her. Okay, anybody else? And Michelle says, yeah, I need to do that. I buy from a lot of different sellers and it's hard to keep track. Exactly. You just get yourself a little book, notebook, journal, whatever. And, you put the date on it and then you put, oh, from Belle's auction, I bought this, this, and this. And then you flip a page, Colleen's auction, this, and this. And then when you get the invoices, you just highlight it or check it off and easy peasy. And this is a nice size for that. It's not the huge size, it's like the handheld size. Is that purple? Yes, it's a lavender. Let me show you a close up. Here's a close up of it. So you'll see that these are super duper duper thick too. I opened one before. I'm not sure if you saw it. I can open again if you need me to. They also have a closure. So the colors are mint, lavender, gray, and navy. So this might look black, but it's actually navy. This one's gray. Kitty got one that's mint, and then there's the girly lavender. Okay, any other interest in these? Oh, next to the lavender, this one is mint green. A nice light mint green. Okay, Monica's going to go with 2 of the lavender. Okay, here's 2 lavender for you. Thank you so much, Monica. All right, anybody else? And these will still be available on the replay. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I said Monica but meant Michelle. Let me double check because we don't want to confuse Michelle and Monica. I'm so sorry. So it was Michelle that bought them. I'm so, so, so sorry. Don't forgive me. I've had a long day. Okay, let me move these. All the M names: Michelle, Monica, Melissa. All right, next. And this was a suggestion by Melissa. I showed these once before and I was trying to figure out, well, what should I show at the stationery sale? I didn't get to these last time. This is a 3-pack of notebooks and it comes in 3 colors. So of the 3-pack, you're going to get one that's pink, you're going to get one that's blue, you're going to get one that's yellow. So I'm going to start these at $3 for a 3-pack. And they measure 5 by 8. So this is especially great if you need different notebooks for different things. Maybe one is for groceries, maybe one's for financial stuff, maybe one's for auctions, or one's for home, one's for spiritual stuff or your Bible study. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Zane. So a 3-pack of notebooks in 3 colors for $3 starting bid. And these are the big 5 by 8 size. And I'll tell you, these are the kind of notebooks that I use when y'all make orders in the comment section, or you send me an email or a Discord message. I copy it down on things like this because I've got to go, find the products. Oh, thanks for letting us know, Patty. You have fun at your class. Okay, any interest in this 3-pack? Okay, last call here. All right, let's look at a few more journals. These journals are going to be $5 for choice. The first one says, "For God so loved the world," which is John 3:16. These are spiral. And these also have a little loop you can put your pen in. Oh, wait, Michelle was bidding on the last item. I'm so sorry. Let me bring it back. I forget sometimes with the lag. My apologies. All right, well, let's count it down and then we'll see how many she wants. Or we can just say directly sold to preserve time. That's fine too. We'll just let Melinda handle it. Melissa handle it. But a 3-pack for $3. And in 3 colors. So don't forget to click the thumbs up for me, pretty please. Okay, here are two for Michelle. Anybody else? I still have a couple few more available. Anybody else? So if you're watching the replay, I've got, let's see, five left. Five left. Okay, let me show you another journal. These are going to be journals of faith. They're going to be $5 for choice. Here's the first one. It says, "For God so loved the world." It's John 3:16. You'll see this one is a spiral, and it has a place for a pen. You'll see not only is the paper lined, but you can date your entries, whether it is Bible study notes, whether it's your prayer request, whether it's just the prayer you prayed that day or some kind of devotion. And you'll see it is nice and thick. So that's your first option for $5. Your second option is "Nothing will be impossible with God." Luke 137. Next choice is "God is our refuge and strength." This is great for those moments where we need some help, where we need to vent, where we need to tell God how He can be our strength, where we need to be a refuge for the cold, cruel world that is sometimes very hurtful. And here's the last opportunity. It says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above." James 1:17. So, four different options in faith journals. There's spiral and even have a place that you can put a pen. And then after this, I see we're at the top of the hour, so we need to have another dollar round. Any interest? Just $5. These make a great gift for your pastor, your Bible study leader, Sunday school teacher, church secretary, sister in Christ. Okay, last call on these. Okay, next we're going to our $1 round, which is Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in round, everything is going to start off at just $1 for choice. Oh, Michelle was in for 5. Okay, let me bring those back. Okay. Oops, I think I had them in this order. Sorry. Sometimes I forget about the lag. Boop, boop. Oh, okay. Let me take this down and then I can put this back up. Okay. Here's the choices. Okay, we are sold. Refuge and strength going to Michelle. Anybody else? Anybody else for God so loved the world, John 3:16. Every good and perfect gift is from above, James 1:17. Nothing will be impossible with God, Luke 1:37. Okay, we're going to clear these aside. All right, next we're going to have our $1 Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. And we're going to have some pens. Look how cute these are. $1 starting bid. The first one is this beautiful red heart. Then we'll have a red star. $1 for choice. Then I have purple. Oops. Come on, don't stand there. Little packaging makes them slippery. Okay, then I have lavender, magenta, black, silver, gold. This one is lime. This one is emerald. I've got turquoise. And this one is indigo. And I thought these would fill up my screen, but I still have a little room. Let's see, what could I add? Oh, I know what I could add. I have these gemstone pens. Look how beautiful these gemstones are. They've got some glitter. So I will add this magenta. This one is a slightly lighter pink, more of a rose gold. This one is lavender. And this one is blue. Okay, I think we're basically full now. All right, looking for $1 starting bid for such pretty pins. Melissa's in for one. Thank you, Melissa. Welcome back, Shelby. We've got $1. We're looking for $1.25. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Okay, if there's no further interest, we can count it down to Melissa. These pens are so cute to give with a journal or a little notebook, a little pad of paper. You just tie them on with a little bow, and all of a sudden you got a cute little set. Oh, Kitty's in for $1.25. All right, let's go back to Melissa. All right, Melissa's in for $1.50. We go back to Kitty. Kitty, are you in for 175 or do you want to be out? Well, after this, I might have to show some pencil pouches so that y'all have a place to put your pencils. Well, your pens, rather. All right, so Melissa's in at $1.50. We're trying to see if Kitty wants to get in at 175 or if she wants to go out. Oh, Kitty. And then after this dollar round, y'all let me know if you want to go back to more journals or are you ready to see some pouches to keep your pens and paper? You ready to see tape or scissors, permanent markers, calligraphy markers, gel pens, ballpoint pens, mechanical pencils, highlighters, stickers, so many things to choose from. Okay, Kitty's out, so we can count it down to Melissa and then get to Becca. And thank y'all for being here so much. Anytime you have a pop up, I always get worried whether anybody's going to show up. Although lately, even at my regular auctions, the audience has been a little slim, but I'm blessed to have people that watch the replays. Some of these are one and done, and some of these have multiples. Okay, let's see. Blue gem and the turquoise star. All right. I think the turquoise star is a one and done. Let me double check. Yep, turquoise star is a one and done. And here is the blue pen. Are y'all figuring out what Melissa's favorite color is? Okay, and now we'll go to Kitty and see if any of the ones left interest Kitty. And then after Kitty, we will open it up to the entire chat. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Oh, kidding. And it's always a good time to refresh and make sure your little red line is pulled all the way to the side and to make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. Okay, let's see. Kitty's going to go for the magenta star and the green star. Okay, I believe that's these two. Oh, and shout out to Mr. Terry if he's watching with you. Okay, these two go into Kitty. Thank you, thank you. All right, anybody else? Oh, and a heart. You grab a heart. Okay, a heart. So these three. All right, these three go into Kitty. Great choices. Okay, anybody else? Okay, last call before I scrape him to the side. I will show y'all what my favorite one is. For some reason, this one just seems so glittery to me. I don't know if the glitter's coming through or not. Let me just take it out of its package. Some seem more matte, and this one, can y'all see how glittery it is? That one just seems like the prettiest one to me. But that's just me. I'm a lady that likes everything that shines and glitters. Okay, last call on these. Oh, I'm so glad I have some of his favorites. Okay, last call then. All right, let me move these to the side then. Boop, boop. They're just falling, falling, falling. So the London Bridge is falling down. It's Southern Belle's pens falling down. Okay. All right, next, let me show you some fabulous pencil cases. Move the camera back. I don't need this video. All right. These are going to be $4 for choice. The first one says, never forget the difference you've made. Aw, how sweet. So, and these are a nice big size zipper closure. You grab my ruler. So they are 9 inches by 5.5 inches. So even your biggest pens, like the ones with the jewels, for instance, you will see that even your biggest pens are still easily going to fit in here with plenty more space. So these are nice big size. So this one, never forget the difference you made. Here's the next one. It says, sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. I think everybody needs a reminder sometimes, because the world can be hard and mean, and sometimes we kind of get overlooked. The fact that so few people watch my auction shows I get plenty overlooked. I am so glad y'all are here. It just shows how kind you all are to have made time for my channel. Okay, this one says, may you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. Oh, Melinda says, Belle, Zane is including you and your Southern Belle Nola when he delivers his toys for helping with the toy drive. Well, thank you. I appreciate the shout out. Thank you. Thank you. Here's the next one. It says, "You make a profound difference." And the last choice for this round is, "Thank you for being awesome." So, for those of y'all who like the tie dye effect, I don't know if y'all can see. Hopefully, you can. It goes from lavenders to pinks to blues. So, $4 for choice. And if you want to use these for cosmetics or something else, you don't necessarily have for your pans. And if anybody is saying, you get a lot of pink and purple here, not much green and teal, well, I'm going to have one more round of these. So I'm going to have most of the green and teal next round. So I kind of divided them into the pinks and purples and then the blues and greens. All right, Melissa's in for 4. And Melinda shares that Zane collected and brought over 1,000 toys. And I'm so glad. That is so awesome. So awesome. I'm so glad to have helped. And you can just count me in to help in the future and next year and whatever else y'all do. I'm glad to support y'all the way y'all are kind enough to support me. And I did mail out your items with Melissa's, so they're on the way. Well, it was a fun sale on the Tracy Cakes channel, and Kitty was instrumental in helping too, coming up with suggestions of things that older kids would like. So I really think the only reason I ended up giving so much is just because Kitty thought of more things I could go and grab. So I actually owe a lot of it to Kitty as well. Now, let me say one little thing to Melissa, and mostly saying it because she's a mod, and mods get thank you and special attention. I know that Melissa's favorite color is teal. If instead of picking these from these 5, if you want to just put reserve my choice and you want to see the next 5 before picking which one, I can totally let you wait and pick after you see the other round of 5. So because you're red and you didn't know I was going to have 2 rounds and your favorite colors are going to be in the next round, all you have to do is write in the chat, reserve my choice, and you can pick after you've seen the next ones. Now, you may end up wanting one of these, but I want to give you a choice of all 10 designs. Does that make sense? I wasn't expecting Melissa to bid on this, or else I would have put the colors in the ones I thought she would be more likely to like first. But you never know who's going to bid on what. I don't know if I was that because now nobody's saying anything. Because normally there's no swapping or trading in auctions, but I couldn't show all 10 at once, and that's why I divided it into 2 rounds of 5. Okay, apparently Melissa doesn't want to reserve her choice, even though I was trying to help her out. Now I have two of each design. Okay, so thank you for being so awesome. Going with the tie-dye one. Okay, so this one's going to Melissa, and Kitty's gonna go for sometimes you forget you are awesome. That's the pretty pink one. Okay, here we go. This one's going to Kitty. Wait, Kitty, did you just give me something at my own auction? That is perhaps the sweetest thing that has only happened to me once before. And my former co-host Lisa M. Adventure, one time we were selling food, and she's like, "Belle, have you tried that?" And I said, "No, I haven't. I'm trying to sell the ones I have." And she literally bought it and made me try it on the air. I I cannot. That is the sweetest. Okay, well, Kitty, I am so moved. I can hardly say anything but thank you, thank you, thank you. And these are just the prettiest colors. I love this. Okay. Well, I'm not throwing it in the hamper because I'm keeping it. Okay. So those two I have two left. Everything else I have two left of. That is so kind. All right. Anybody else? All right. Let me move these to the side. They'll still be available for those watching the replay. Let me show you the other. All right. This one simply says, "You're amazing." And keep in mind, some of these in the greens and the oranges could totally be for a guy. This one says, "You rock." Thank you for making a difference. Aw, this one says, "So grateful for you." Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, I love this one. It says, "Thank you for listening, for guidance, for inspiration, for encouragement, and for being here." And this last one in pretty says, "Thank you for all you do." All right, let me catch up with the chat. Melinda says, "We'll be at Scouts uh, and we'll be back after if I'm still on." I'm not going to be on too long because we're going to raid over to Colleen's birthday, but you are always welcome. I'm so glad y'all dropped by. I know y'all are busy. Oh, and Kitty says, "You need," oh, here's here is a good example of how Kitty guides and inspires, encourages. "You need to remember how much you are loved, and even though your mama and your daddy may be gone, we are family." Thank you so much, Kitty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so very kind, and that touches my heart. Y'all know. Okay, anybody for $4 for these choices? So you can see I kind of grouped them by color. We've got the green, teal, blue. This one's kind of variegated. It gets a little darker towards the end. The only one that's in the yellow and oranges. Okay, anybody for $4 on these? wasn't expecting to get all emotional on a stationery sale. I'm sorry, y'all. Kindness just touches my heart. Okay, any interest on these? All right. Melissa's in for four again. See, this is why I said I thought these were more your colors. I love that we're learning who likes what color. So just like we know that OG likes red, we've learned that Kitty likes pink and that Melissa likes turquoise and teal. But I think all of the colors in the rainbow are pretty. It's a little harder to love yellow and orange, but I still try. Okay, we are sold to Melissa. Let's see which one are one. Aw, thank you, Kitty. Oh my! Well, we'll let Kitty choose one first, and then I'll choose after. Well, when people say sweet things, sometimes I tear up. I'm not crying because I'm sad. If you didn't see the previous comment, Patty, Kitty was saying that even though my parents are both gone, that she considers all of us in the Southern Belle No Love family. So that just really touched my heart. So it's happy tears, tears of feeling loved and seen and appreciated. And very generous of Melissa to be treating. So, Kitty, which one of these do you want? And then I will pick after. And I am just so grateful and pleased with all of this generosity. And these bags are fantastic. Even though I'm saying that you could put your pens in these, you could really put absolutely anything from makeup to receipts. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Right now, I have just a pile of receipts on my desk because every time I buy something, I have to keep the receipt for tax purposes, and this big old bag would be fantastic. So, whichever one I pick, I think I'm going to use it as my receipts bag. So, every time I go to a clearance shelf and buy something for the auction, I'm going to put it in there. That way I see it every day. All right, did we get to picking? Because I know some of the other people are probably like, wait, are you still on the same item? Are you still on the same item? But I do have more journals to show, more pens to show. I have some decorator tape. I've got scissors. Okay, Kitty takes the thanks for listening. All right, here's the thanks for listening. And I'm going to take the You're Amazing as my choice. Okay, thank you again, Melissa. Anybody else? Okay, I can show the tape next, Patty. I'm glad to do that. I'd love to know what y'all are interested in. Okay, last call on these bags. Okay, the tape is going to be $3 per roll. All right, and this tape is made by the Duck Company. This first one is a beautiful marble of blues. This one is a variegation of yellow, green, and red. This one is a variegation of red, pink, and blue and purple. So similar, but on different colors. This one's like pizza. This one looks like cute little flowers with smiley faces. This one is black and golden and geometric. So $3 for choice. Some have multiples, some don't. And every now and then, when I run out of packing tape, I sometimes have to grab and open these, especially if it's the middle of the night. And so every now and then, in a pinch, y'all will see these on your packages. All right, Patty, three. And these are super strong, by the way, super strong. And there's probably some crafty uses for them or some decorator purposes. Kitty's in for 35. And I don't know if I showed this one all the way around, but it's different all the way around. And I'm not sure if every roll is exactly the same. So to me, they're a little bit different. I don't quite know. So just want to let you know about that. Okay, Patty's out. Oh, Melissa says, I've made flowers out of them. Flowers out of tape? Okay. But this is a good example of asking for what you'd like to see. That way you don't miss anything good. Okay, we're at fair warning. Oh, yes. Tell us all about it, not during the auction, but after the auction, and put some photos so we can see what a flower made of tape looks like, because I can't really imagine it. Is it like a rose or like an iris or like a carnation? I can't really imagine what kind of, like a daisy? Okay. Okay, we're sold to Kitty for 325. Let's see which one or one. Oh, more like a lily. Okay. Silver pizza. Wait, none are silver. Um, were you thinking this one? This is golden black. We'll call this the triangle one, if that's what you mean. So we're going to call this one triangle. We're going to call this one flower, pizza. We're going to call this one pink purple. We're going to call this one yellow gray. I mean, yellow green. And we're going to call this one blue marble. So, okay. I know you want pizza. Here's the pizza. And then I just need to see about the silver. I'm thinking it might be this one. Although, if you wanted it to be silver, I don't want to disappoint you. So I do want to let you know it is black and gold. Wait, what's the yes to? I only asked like 50 questions. Melissa, help me out, sweetheart. Okay. All right, let me grab another roll of that. Okay, so these are the two that Kitty is. Oh, and the marble. Okay. So these three are what Kitty's picking. These three. All right, those three go to Kitty. A little sack so they stay together. Okay, and I guess Patty is going next. Counting from me, 2, 4, 5, 6, one of each. So 2 would be flower. Okay, here's a flower. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here's the pink, purple, blue. This is the green and yellow. Oh, no, no, wait. I do have another green and yellow. Wait. I found it. Green and yellow and blue. Okay. So I think these are the 4 that Kitty wanted. Make sure. One of each. Okay. Those 4 go into Patty. Going to Patty. The first ones were going to Kitty. Those 4 were going to Patty. Okay. Anybody else? So glad tape is popular. It's so funny. I know what is and is not going to be popular. So congratulations, tape. Yeah, y'all are popular. We're gonna be popular. Okay, anybody else? All right. I know y'all are wondering, well, what does that bell lady have left? All right. I have the triangle is a one and done. I have a few left of, I have 5 left of the flower. I have 3 left of the pizza. One and done, and one and done. So the only one I have more of are these two. That's it. Okay, call on these. All right. Next, I want to show you my most elegant and sophisticated pens of the night. Now, I'm going to have some other cute pens that I haven't shown before, but if you're looking for elegant and sophisticated, I'm about to show you the most elegant and sophisticated, and these are going to be $3. I hope y'all can see that these have a crystal beading on them. They are so elegant and gorgeous. This one is hot pink. This one is blush pink. I only have one of each. So when that one is sold, that's it. This one is lilac. It's not as light as lavender, and it's certainly not a dark purple, but it's a medium lilac. This one is sky blue. Sky blue. Next one is lime. This one is lime. And last but not least, this one is iridescent. And it is filled with AB colors. So pretty. All right, they're all one and done. Oh, and the other thing I like about them, if you look at the tip and the clip, and even the push part, rose gold. Rose gold. All right, Kitty's in for 3. Thank you, Kitty. But these are super elegant and okay. We've got 3. We're looking for 325. Those with any other, absolutely. I think probably means the crystal one. Remember, they're all one and done. You're choose by color. So if you like sophisticated, fancy, elegant, if people are going to see you writing with a pen, these are like your fashion statement. If you were like going to be photographed with a pen, this is that one you'd want in the photo. Okay, we are sold to Kitty. Let's see which one or ones. Okay, I think she wants both of the pinks. This one looks a little pink, but it's actually lilac. So I'm guessing she just means these two. But this one is kind of pinky, but I want to let you decide. So these two for sure. So what's left is lilac, sky blue, lime green, and the AB crystal one. The lilac also. Okay. Because that one's kind of pinky too. All right. Anybody for sky blue, lime green, or the fabulous AB crystal? I thought everybody was going to choose the AB crystal one first. It just shows I can never guess which ones are going to sell first. Okay, any interest? Okay, Patty's going to take this iridescent one. Excellent. Okay, so got the blue and the lime green left. Give you a close up of these. Just look at crystals shine on these. Really fabulous. Okay, last call on these then. These will be available on the replay. I don't. These are all one and done. I don't think I have anything with a stylus. I'm trying to think if I do. I'll keep that in mind and I'll shout it out if I see that any of these pens have a stylus. I don't think so. Okay, anybody for the last two? Now, Patty, since I only have one of the iridescent, do you want to retract? If you want to retract, the only time you can retract is during an auction. So let Melissa know if you want to retract. Because I understand sometimes you need two of something if you have, two nieces or two secretaries, or some situation where you need to be fair. So if just one won't do, make sure you let Melissa know so that we can retract. Okay, I'm going to move these aside. And next, I want to show y'all my favorite character pen, my favorite children's, I don't think it necessarily has to be children's pen, but this is a pen that stands on its own. Look at this sweet little face and those eyes and that body. And look at its little feet. I don't know if my tablecloth's going to let it stand. I'd have to take the tablecloth off. Okay, but yet, believe it or not, this is a pen. So I'll show you. Pen part is down here. Here's your pen. It's in the stand. So I have blue. I have green. Here's pink. No, that's red. Here, no, that's red too. Okay. I know I have a pink. I know I have a pink. Okay, here's a pink. And last but not least, here's the purple. So these are going to be $3. Okay, you want to come down here? So purple, blue, green, red, and pink. I just want to put their little noses. It's a flock. Yes, it is. A whole flock of pens. You want a pen that doesn't need a mug or a holder to stand up? Well, this is that pen. You want a pen that's emotional support, somebody to talk to while you're trying to figure out what to write in that diary or journal. Here's that listening ear. They'll say, I'm interested. Tell me more. Oh, you don't say. And I think these would be super cute on the desk of a teacher. I wish Katie were here to see these, or on the desk of a student. I bet even Zane, if he weren't at Scouts, would find a color that he would like. Okay, Kitty's in for three. And also, I don't know if I showed you, but they're kind of fancy. Take me home tonight. Wait, what are you doing? Are you gonna adopt me? Do you love me? I'll be nice. I'll help you. I'll motivate. I'll encourage. I'll inspire. Mwah, mwah. Kiss on the cheeks. They're trying, y'all. They're trying. I was thinking that too, Melissa. But I think Zane's at Scouts. Kitty says, it won't fly away, but it might walk. So buy more than one. That's right, because you don't want it to be lonely. You want it to have like a friend or a spouse or a brother. You know, one could be for you, one could be for your husband. Instead of a angel on your shoulder, it could be this little pen on your desk, helping you make decisions, helping you think it out, the pros and the cons. Okay, did we count this down so we can get to picking? I couldn't believe when I saw a pen that was so nice and that stood up. I was so excited. And then to show y'all these at the first stationery auction, I'm like, no, I didn't get to show that. I was so excited to show this and the elegance I just showed. Because those weren't new things that I got. They were things that I'd been saving up for the stationery auction. And then the power, not power, the internet went out before I got to show them. Cause I need a new home. Oh, well said, well said. Okay, let's see which one or ones Kitty chooses. Mr. Terry gets his own, or he has to share Kitty's. Oh, or they could be for Kitty's grandies. I'm always fascinated with what people get for themselves and what people get for the grandies. Because I could see these either way. I probably will end up keeping if only one is left at the very end. Because even though I am kind of a more elegant person, I just think these were so cool and so cute. Noses, the little noses get me. Oh, I'm gonna take a pink and a blue. Got the right colors. Oh, it's like a boy and a girl one. Here's Kitty's pink and blue. They're coming home to you. Isn't there something about the face of these that looks like one of those Muppets? I keep trying to think what Muppet has this face. I keep trying to think, is it the face of not Elmo, but that kind of orange Muppet with the plumage? I keep thinking that these remind me of one of the Muppets, but I can't think which one. Like the Muppets from the actual Muppet Show. You remember those when you were little? They used to have the celebrities come in and like sing with them. Okay, so these are Kitty, and Melissa's going to take a blue one. Oh, if I have another blue. Okay, here's a blue one for Melissa. And I thought everybody was going to want red and purple because I thought the most vivid colors. Okay, Patty's going to go for pink and blue too. All right. Here's pink and blue for Patty. Gizmo? I thought Gizmo was in the Gremlin movie. And he had the big ears. Maybe. And you can't feed him after midnight. Okay, anybody else? Want to let y'all know this is my last blue. And Shelby is perfect for Thanksgiving. So if you're not a meat eater, what I want is a bird you can write with. Gonzo! Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I just couldn't think of who it was that it reminded me of. Kitty was asking if you were still here, Teresa. Um, so she'll be all excited. Sometimes, we leave and we're like, I don't know if anybody even knows that I stepped away to the bathroom or make food or answer the door or whatever. So it's so sweet when y'all call out to each other and are looking for each other. I love that. Okay, last call on these cute little pens that stand up and have the big eyes and the long noses. Boop, boop. Okay, so I'm not out of any color yet, but that is my last blue. All right, last call. Okay, I'm going to clear these away then. Okay, I think while I was showing that, I missed the top of the Alice. I'm so sorry. But we're going to have our $1 round now. And it's going to be sticky notes. Okay, calling out to my cat lovers. Calling out around the world. Are you ready for some sticky notes? Okay, look how cute these cats are. Okay, so they're all slightly different. Oops, and get it in frame. Okay. I think they're different. Okay, let's see if there's any interest. Oh wait, I seem to have missed something. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back before we start the Bell's Bargain Bonanza. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, let me see if I can scroll up. I clearly missed a bunch. All right, all right, all right. As well, I wish I had a co-host. Okay, I'm missing. Can I have two dark pinks red? Wait, what? Instead or in addition to what you ordered before? Okay, I'm looking at this comment. I'm putting it on the screen so that y'all can help me. Kitty, is this in addition or instead of what you ordered before? Just let me know or let Melissa know. So I think I had you for pink and blue. So let me know if you prefer two pinks and a red instead or in addition. Okay, this makes it seem like you're just adding a red. So you don't want two pinks? You just want the red? Okay, I'll let Melissa handle this and you can, um, if Melissa's not clear, I'm sure she'll Discord you to make sure you get the right thing. Um, did you still want the blue that you ordered originally? If not, it's okay. You can order an option. That won't hurt my feelings. Okay, Kitty is a total one pink, one blue, two red. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna grab the two red, and hopefully, while I'm doing that, some of y'all will be interested in these kitty post-it notes. Okay, here's the two red. Okay, look at those eyes. Look at those little ears. And if anybody is saying this is not fair to dogs, I will some dogs after this. Order these in both dogs and cats and some other stuff. No interest? Oh, kitty's in for one. Okay, thank you, thank you. I was going to say, out of these 12, surely there's a couple of cuties. If not, I kind of think they're all cuties. I almost started to just do all 12 for once, but I didn't know if anybody possibly use all 12. If anybody would prefer a price for all 12, y'all let me know and I'll sell them that way instead. The price for all 12 would be $10. So if anybody wants all 12 for $10, we can do it that way. That would save having to pick. You do have to check with our high bidder first, though. Wait, is it the same person as the high bidder or not? I guess before I started to say, well, maybe we can sell them this way. Okay, so we've got 12 for $10. Anybody want to go to $12.25 for all 12? I'm $10.25. I missaid that. Anybody want to go for $10.25? Let's do it that way. Oh no, it was Kitty that was in. I'm sorry. Kitty, is it okay if I sell them by the dozen instead? Okay, I tell you what, I will stick to the original price here. I did not realize Kitty had already picked. That was my problem. Okay, so top two on the bottom. How does the bottom have a top two? All right, let me figure this out. So I should have realized this was going to be difficult because they're so similar. All right, so top two on the bottom. Wait, why do I have a Popeyes? Go away, Popeyes. Oh, please go ahead. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to change in midstream. I just realized we don't have too much time left before Colleen's birthday show starts, and I didn't want to go over birthday. Okay. All right, Melissa. So you're in charge. You count it down. If y'all prefer to buy it this way, I will sell it this way because this is quicker and easier than picking. Okay. So when Melissa puts the salt in, that's it. Thank you for being so understanding, Kitty. I appreciate that. Aw, you were so kind. Okay, and I think uh, Patty said she wanted two, which works out well because this is the way they come. And taking these out of their package, so these won't look quite as nice, but okay. So Patty's gonna get sets. All right. Next, we've got the dogs. We're going to do the same thing. We are going to do 12 for a $10 starting. So I'll show you how cute these dogs are. I only have one set of the little dogs. Only one. To me, this looks so much different from each other than the cats do. But maybe that's just me. Oh, wait. Is this one and this one the same? No, I guess their hair is different. Oh, that one's got a frown. It can't be flat. A lot of them have smiles, though. This one doesn't seem to have a mouth. It just seems to have a nose and big ears. Okay, so looking for $10 for this set of 12. Any dog lovers? Just think you could keep the ones that remind you of some of your dogs or former dogs, and you could give others to people who have pets that it looks like no love for the dogs. Okay, I only have one set of the dogs. Only have one set of the dogs. I'm so sorry. Only one set of the dogs. How much is that doggy on the arm? Patty, knowing that I only have one, do you still want just the one that I have, or do you absolute sets? Once again, if you need to retract, the only time you can retract is during the auction. Once the auction is over, you're obligated to pay for everything that you bid on. So the only time you can cancel is during the auction. You know, in addition to some of them being smiles and a couple of them being frowns, it's interesting that some ears are up and some ears are down. They really have such a good variety. Okay, Melissa's trying to double check with Patty before she calls it sold. Yes. Okay. All right, then let's go ahead and finish out the sale. Okay, Melissa's about to put the sold in. Okay. Well, this is so much easier than having to pick through who wants which one. Although this next round might have been easier to pick. Hi, Nancy. So great to see you. Because this next round, they are totally different animals. So we've got a cow, and I'm guessing this is a lobster. I would say crawfish, but I'm not here to argue. And you'll see each of these are totally different, different colors, different shapes, different animals. So we'll do $10 for all. And I do have 2 sets of this one. I'm so glad you're here, Nancy. Oh, I understand. Some of us have to work for a living. A lot of us do. Most of us, in fact. I totally understand. It says a lot about you that you're so hardworking. Well, at least now you can put your feet up and have some fun just socializing with us. And y'all let me know if you want to see more pens, or you want to see more journals, or you want to see more stickers or um, pencil cases or something else. Y'all let me know. Okay, Patton, $10 for the 12-piece set. Anybody want to bid? And once again, I do have a second set. More journals. Okay, I'll show journals after this. I had some journals earlier in the show as well. Oh, and I've also got some page markers and book markers as well. Okay, is Patty just going for one? All right. Well, I'll send you the one that's still in the package then. Anybody else for this other set of 12? Oh, okay. 2 sets. So here's the original set. Okay, great. Now, normally I go back and re-show things because I'm limited on time. But because Nancy's a member and she missed out on journals last time, I just want to quickly flash in front of the screen. These, I showed them earlier in the show. These are small. They have a fancy kind of a leather suede to them, and they only come in lavender, mint green, navy, and gray. But they are super thick and they have lined pages. So I think I opened one. I don't remember which one I opened. So let me just show you. These were very popular before. And so this is what keeps it open or closed. And here's the fancy cover to it. It has like a texture feel to it, and it's super duper duper thick. But these are the small size, so it's about the size of like a pocket Bible. But this is a pocket journal or a pocket notebook. So I have them in gray and navy because I thought those might be nice colors for guys, or for anybody because they're neutral. And then I have lavender and mint green that are kind of soft and girly. So I wanted to show you those from before. Okay, next let me show a few others. Oh, and I did also have some with Bible verses from earlier as well. Okay, next for $5. This is a new one. Oops, let me move my camera back. This one says, "You have what it takes." And it's marbled. It also has one of these closure devices, and it has a mark inside it. It's just a ribbon book, so it has these little dots. I don't think I've seen one with the dots inside it. I've seen and this is also, it has it says great for habit tracking, list making, weekly, monthly planning, gratitude and affirmations. There's water tracking, monthly budget, upcoming purchases, upcoming bills, savings and goals, um, weekly blog, life tip, monthly calendars, to dos. Y'all get the idea. So this one's going to be $5 and it's a one and done. I love that marbling on it. That's so pretty. Oh, and the biblical ones you missed before were "Nothing is impossible with God." "Every good and perfect gift is from above." And "For God so loved the world." So I'll put those out as well since Nancy didn't get to see them. But mainly, I'm showing you this new guided journal of "You have what it takes." For some people, the guided journal and being able to see what to write where and what to keep track of is helpful. Okay, any interest? Oh, Nan 5. Okay, sorry, sorry. Okay, anybody for 525? If not, we got to try to go a little quicker because we only have a short time left before we raid over. Okay, we are sold to Nancy. Congratulations, Nancy. And if you want to go back and rewatch, you can see a lot of the things that you missed. All right, which one are ones? Okay, it's impossible with God. Going to Nancy. Anybody else? For God so loved the world, every good and perfect gift is from above, or you have what it takes with the ribbon marker, the closure, and all of the um, places to fill in. And then in the back, you've got this with the dots. Okay. The next one is going to be the tiniest little bit of scratch and dent. From a distance, you probably wouldn't see anything was wrong with it. In gold, it says, have the time of your life. And this one has fancy gold pages. Fancy gold pages. Also, the pages are lined and it's super duper thick. But let me show you what's wrong with it. See right here, it has this tiny little blemish. I mean, you have to look really, really, really close to see the blemish. But it has a tiny little blemish. So I'm going to start it at just 3. Um, but it's the only one with gold pages. It's got beautiful gold writing. It's super thick. It's a hardcover. But it does have this teeny tiny little blemish, which, you could glue one of those flat backs that I sold at the last auction, or, a piece of jewelry, or maybe you have a brooch that the actual brooch part on the back came off. So, anybody for have the time of your life, which other than that one little thing is super fancy. Okay, both Kitty and Patty see value in this. I see Kitty first at 3. Patty, do you want to go to 325? This is, of course, fine. All right, Patty's out. Well, if there's no further interest, we'll just count it down to Kitty then, and she'll get it fine. Here's some boards. I found a pen that writes in white. So if you've been trying to figure out how you write on or red or orange or dark colors, I have the solution with this pen that writes in white. Okay, we're going to Kitty. Oh, but here's the last round of journals. $4 for choice. This one says Girl Power. It's a one and done. It has this velvet cover. It is a it's lined and it's spiral. So that's the first one. That's the girly girl one. These have a leatherish kind of cover. This says goals, and it is pages that you could draw on. It has special kind of brown inset cover and the back, which makes it extra nice. And also look at the way they do the corners. This is just really well made. So that one is brown with gold lettering. This one is black. Once again, a leather type cover. Once again, it's got the rounded, it's got the brown inset, the pages on you could draw, sketch, line, draft. This one says, believe in yourself. Okay, $4 for choice. Get these with a light, we'll pick up the words. Sometimes it's so hard to get the light to pick up the words. But I'm trying to get the right angle. There we go. These also great gift. Here's the pen that I have. It's brown and it says, you got this. How great would this brown pen be with either goals or believe in? So they weren't made together. They weren't made for the same company, but you just rarely see gold. So I just wanted to show you how lovely of a set that would be for somebody. The brown with brown. Okay, last one of these if there's no interest. Okay, next, let me show you these little mini clipboards. Now, I don't know if y'all have these. I love these. And I'll tell you what I do with them. You can put a little note book here, and then it just makes it easier to write. Or something else I like to use these for is when I'm doing puzzles. Look how perfectly they fit here to hold your puzzles. Because even though it's easy to do puzzles here, when you're doing them on this side, you really need something to hold it. Because it's hard to do the thin side. It's easy to do the thin side, but you really need something to hold when you're doing the thin side. So the little clipboards are going to be $2 starting bid. $2 starting bid. I just think these clipboards are so handy. Oh, I know what I forgot to show y'all. I got a few more of the economy journals, and I forgot to show those. Y'all remember these from last time, the economy journals? How perfectly this would hold an economy journal. All right, Melissa's in for two. Look at me, guys. I tell you what, since these are starting at 2 as well, I'm going to go ahead and show them. We've got the gator, the bear, the panda bear, and the frog. Let me put these two down here. So now it's $2 for choice. And if y'all remember, these are economy because they only have a certain number of pages and they're soft covers. So they're not big, they're not super thick, they're not super elaborate. That's why I'm calling them an economy journal. So I ran out of time. I wasn't able to get all of the 6 that I had before, but I was able to get 4. So I know some of y'all missed out on them because, well, I just kind of ran out. Sometimes I buy too many, sometimes I buy too few. So you can choose from any of the economy journals or the clipboard. Oh, wait, are we still only doing the clipboard? Do you want to wait till after to do the journals? I'm just running out of time. All right, we'll see what Melissa's doing. If we're only doing the clipboard or we're also doing the journals. Oh, I wish I had passed. No penguin. There's no kitty. Retract, Shelby, retract. And the journals aren't. Melissa, if you'll just remove the confusion. Okay, I okay, Melissa is to take a clipboard and the bear. Okay, clipboard and the. All right, here we go. Okay, 2 of each journal. I don't think I have 2 of each journal. Let me check. There's some I do, some I don't. I guess I may need to go back and get more someday. I thought I had enough. Okay, so I do have 2 of the panda bears, and I do have 2 of the frogs, and I do have 2 of the gators. I have 1 bear. So, did you get that, Melissa? So, 2 panda bears, 2 frogs, 2 gators, but I only have 1 bear. Melissa, there's not 2 of each. I'm sorry, I didn't buy enough. Okay, so I do have 2 clipboards left. I have 1 panda bear left, and I have 1 frog left. That's what I got. So that's it. This is it. And if I can possibly get more of these cute notebooks, I will try to get more of these versions. I'm always so surprised that these are popular. They're not hardback, they're not super fancy, but okay. Okay, I'm going to take 2 clipboards. All right, sold in the clipboards. Okay, good, good. Right, well, if anybody's interested in these on the replay, or if Patty wants to circle back and decide she wants the last 2, that's mighty fun as well. All right, I've got a 2-pack of scissors. These are going to be $2. I love that they're different colors, and I'll tell you why. In my kitchen, I choose a color, like right now it's red, and every time I get dull, I just replace it with red. One of these people that my kitchen scissors only use in the kitchen, and I use it to cut open food products. I won't use it on mail. I won't use it on gift wrapping. And so I know by the color of the scissors. Oh wait, that's my kitchen scissors or weather scissors. Oh, Patty says she will take the last 2. Okay, love to Patty. Great. Thank you, Patty. Okay. Any interest on the 2 packs of scissors? I tell you what, we're going to do it for choice because I also have this fancy white pen. I'm not sure if y'all have ever seen these. This is a pen that will write on dark colors. It literally writes in white ink. And normally I hate to ever open and demonstrate with anything because I feel like it's used. But I wanted to show you with this. Here's a piece of red paper. See how it's white? Because, it would be hard to see black on red. Or maybe you have dark purple or brown. So I don't know if y'all have seen these white pens before. So for $2 per choice, I have a 24-pack called Prince of the World. So you'll see all these different. And if you had a hard time growing up finding your color, which is why in the mountain, nobody wants to use the same color for yourself as you do for. So for great to have these have all the colors of the world, all the shades of black and nude and pinks and browns and fabulous skin tones. So that'll be a choice for tomorrow. for Marvel is Wakanda Forever. I believe that's from Black. So those are $2 choices as well. So all of these choices for $2. Okay, Kitty's in for $2.25. I'm also going to add this 2-palette Easy Touch, a medium in blue ink. It is quick. Shelby, I ask you to be respectful. Yell at me. Okay, we're going once. Okay, we are sold to. Let's see which ones and what quantities. Everybody congratulate Kitty. Okay, 2 of the Zelle she's done. Okay, here's anybody else? I thought everybody was going to want these Marvel sets of 2 erasers. These crayons are a 24 pack. This is what they look like. For the show, I had the 10 pack for just $1. So 24 for $2 or a 10 pack $1. All right, Nancy for $2. Did you want the crayons or other choices too? Still have more scissors and more of the others. I thought everybody was going to want this fancy white pen. Where else can you find a pen that writes in white? Okay, Nancy wants the crayons. Did you want the crayons or did you want other as well? Okay, last call on the set of 2 pilot pens. The set of 2 erasers for Agents of the Shield, the set of 2 Wakanda Forever from Black Panther. Okay, one of the white pens. I do have a few more. Anybody else wants a white pen? Okay, so for choice, I have this roll of 500 dinosaur stickers, or I have this notebook, or it could be a journal. It is it has lined pages in it. It's got a schedule on the inside. It's also got some information on the back and versions. So if you're looking for a larger size journal, this is super. It's not fancy, but it is large. This one is 10 by 7. So the big journal or the roll of 500 stickers. Oh, I want the white one as well. Okay, let me grab another one. Okay, here's a white pen for Patty. Still have 3 white pens left. Anybody else want a white pen? Also, for $3, I'm going to add this. This is like a scrapbooking cutter knife, X-Acto knife. Could be a letter opener, I guess. It's so sharp, it comes in a container. Hopefully y'all can see it. It is sharp. I think you cut out things with it. So I'm also going to add this as a choice. $3 for choice. There's the notebook, and there is a little bit of sticker residue. I'm not sure if y'all can see the sticker residue. It would probably come off because I'm seeing it come off now. But want to let you know there's a little sticker residue, but it's good. And then you've got the roll of 500 stickers, and you've got that scrapbooking, cutting, crafting knife. And then after that, I want to show you something to mark your pages, or it could be a bookmark. Okay, this is in for free. Looking for $3.25. The notebook is a one and done. She takes the notebook. Okay. All right. Anything else? Okay. Well, we still have the dinosaurs and this opener or X-Acto knife or cutter. So we still have these two if anybody's interested. And we will soon be going over to say happy birthday to Colleen. I don't know if they've gone live. Okay, anybody? These two? All right. Next, have you ever wanted to clamp some of your pages together? Let me use Nancy's book as an example. So, say you were writing in these and you wanted to clip a section together because you thought this page and this page, maybe it's off, or maybe I want to use it to write a song. Well, I've got these little bookmarks, and they are magnetic. Oops, I didn't cut it right. Maybe I had too many pages. So you just bend them and they will hold those pages together. Or you could put it at the top. They will show where you left off. This is how they will look. So stick together because they are magnetic. See how they just stick together? Okay, so let me show you what they say because that's what you care about. Here's the first one. It says, she is clothed with strength and dignity. Well, let me open them up so you can see them better. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one says, don't worry. Wonder if that's a misprint. It looks like glass instead of glass. I think that might be a misprint. Okay, let me go to a different one. Maybe they say the same thing. She is clothed with strength and dignity. Some of the this one says, oh, these should be $3. Faith does and makes things. I think some of these are mispronounced. Who's making me mad? Okay, this one says, be strong and let your heart always. Oh, wait, be strong and let your heart take always. Okay, any interest? Okay, I think we've had a great auction and to raid over into Colleen's birthday. Y'all make sure to let her know that Southern Belle sent you. I kept waiting for a notification, but I didn't get a notification. It just said that the notifications are off. Okay, thank y'all so much for a wonderful auction. Thank you, Melissa, for this auction. I appreciate you. And if you've seen, you can order on the replay. God bless